Good afternoon, it's now the 23rd of October 2021 and I'm just started lifting a few tubers, only because, as you can see over here, I've got quite a few to lift and we still haven't had a frost. It did get a bit chilly a couple of nights ago, but we still haven't had one. But I thought I'd just get a few tubers lifted just to give me a bit of a head start. We would normally have a frost by now. So just thought I'd show you how I store mine for the next few weeks. So what I've done, I've just lifted a few, as you can see. Yeah, got nice nice tubers on there. And I'll just cut them down just to lift them out of the ground, but I'm going to trim them up a little bit further and leave about 6 inches on there. So I'm one-handed. Just going to trim that up. This variety is Skelmersdale Jane, and these are just a couple of my stock tubers I've lifted out. So see, just trim those up. The next job is to tie a label to them, just so that you don't get muddled up. And what you might sometimes find is that these stems, when you've cut them, can be full of water, and you need to drain all the moisture out of the stem, because this bit here is called the crown, and this is where you're going to get your new shoots from, around the base here. So what I do is, once I trim that up, I turn it upside down, pop it in a slatted tray, and then I will put these into the polytunnel or greenhouse, whichever you've got. I should be using my polytunnel. Just tie that one on there. And once I've filled the trays up, they will go into the greenhouse polytunnel on the bench, and I will also put a fan on them, just a cool air fan, just to speed up the drying process. And once they're dry, well, once they're dry for me, most of them will be going straight on the hotbed come the beginning of the new year. So they will probably stay upside down as they are for those few weeks. However, if you want to just replant your tuber the following spring, then once they've dried out, then you can turn them up the other way, put them in a cardboard box, keep them somewhere dry and frost free. They're the two key things to saving your tubers through the winter. Must be dry and frost free, not too warm, you know, as long as they're above freezing, but it must stay nice and dry. So garden sheds, I can guarantee, will pretty almost always get damp in the winter. Not a great place to keep them. So you know, under the stairs cupboard, you know, maybe a spare room that you can turn the heating down, you know, is ideal. So but you must dry them out first. So once these are nice and dry, and as I say, you know, as I say again, it's this bit around here, the crown. That's where you're going to get your new shoots from next year. So you must make sure that remains dry. So you can, if you are storing them through the winter, just keep an eye on them, check them, you know, every couple of weeks, make sure there's no rot set in, and then you should be able to you should save your tubers successfully. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye.